show. Nothing like that. But I had been in these contracts for so long. So finally, now that my obligations are done with season 2 and there's not going to be a season 3, I told my manager, you know what? I don't want another show. I don't want you to pitch it to another network. I just want to be done. Can we just be done? And he's like, you know, obviously he's my manager, so he's going to do what's in the best interest of, you know, the bottom line, as well as to me. You know, Mike and I go way back, and he's been a figure in my life that I respect him a lot, and I respect his opinions. But I was like, you know, I understand where you're coming from, that there is a lot of people that is interested in my life. I understand that. But I'm also just me, and I'm just a mom. Like, I'm not a character in the act. I have a real life going on, and the people that film the show, they're great people. I loved our crew. Our crew was amazing. Some of them are still good friends to this day. The producers were amazing. Like, we had a great team behind our show, and that is what made it so wonderful to film. Is, I mean, if people are gonna bitch your house 5 days a week, hopefully you like them. So we really liked the crew that we had. But the downside is, okay, so when you are filming, say I want to go to the grocery store, okay? They have to call and clear the grocery store to make sure that they even allow them to film at the grocery store. So I can't just tell the film crew, hey, I'm going to Rouse's or I'm going to Target, and they just follow me. That's not how that works. It's a whole like setup process where they're like, they gotta call a manager and get clearance and and if it's a big name brand like Target or Walmart, they're not gonna be able to film at a place like that. So often the shops that we would have to go to is these like little specialty boutiques and stuff. So it's a little bit of a hindrance to not be able to say, okay, I just want to go here and do my business and that be it. It's a schedule, it's a job, and it does take work. It's like, yes, it's reality. Yes, you're filming what you're doing in your life, but there's all these added extra steps to it. So it's like, and for season 2,